Guys, if a guy asks you to send a photo of you naked, please do not think about that, because bad stuff is gonna happen if you do. So trust me, you do not want to do that, because just because you think you trust a guy, or if the guy is cute, doesn't mean that it's gonna be good to send it, because it's never good to send personal photos of yourself to a stranger online. Because you know why? Well, let me tell you this. It doesn't matter how much you trust this person or how much you like this person, because what matters is your safety. Because it's really important to sometimes keep some of your stuff private. Because reason why I'm saying this, because sending a naked photo to a stranger online is going to be bad in the long run. Because one, what if that person decides to exploit your photos all over the internet for the whole world to see it, and it's going to be really bad, and this can damage the other person's mental health, safety, and their risk of being bullied. So this is the reason why you shouldn't send a naked photo to a man online, even though you know this person, because it doesn't matter if you know this person, because you shouldn't do that. And because I heard a lot of catfishing stories about these victims were getting bullied, and I heard stories about a lot of sextortion cases is very risky and scary out there. Because I know a lot of news about especially guys, I heard stories about some teenage guys committed suicide due to sextortion, where they thought that they're talking to a beautiful woman on the internet, and then somehow the person behind the screens pretend to be a beautiful woman, where they asked this person to send them a naked photo. And when they did, the perpetrator on the other line, pretending to be someone else, decided to threaten them by demanding them to send them money, or else they're gonna release their photos. And unfortunately, a lot of these teenage boys committed suicide because they're worried about what their parents will think. Because, well, one, they're worried about their parents getting mad at them and not fully understanding where they're coming from. And two, they felt like they have no one to talk to, and felt like they're a little embarrassed to talk to someone about this. So this is the reasons why you shouldn't send naked photos to anyone online, especially to people who you know, because even the person close to you can backstab you at the end. So it's really important not to send naked photos. And honestly, if you think you're talking to a beautiful woman or a cute man out there who ask you for naked photos or anything, just don't send it, ignore it. But if they keep harassing you, better to block them, because your safety is the number one priority, and your mental health as well. So I'd advise you guys not to send naked photos, because it's very dangerous. And then two, there's a lot of weird people out there who wants to prey on nice people and wanting to ruin innocent lives over nothing. So it's always best to not send naked photos to anyone. And that's all I'm gonna say, because it is sad that a lot of teens out there die by suicide due to sextortions. And those victims who died by suicide, I'm just gonna say that it's never their fault, because they've been manipulated, and that they don't deserve that. Because yeah, they make one mistake, and honestly, it doesn't define them for who they are. And it's not their fault, because they didn't know what will happen. So I think what's really important is to be more understanding about what other people are experiencing instead of judging them by saying stupid or idiot or anything like that to someone who's been a victim of being sextorted. So it's more important to be more compassionate, like be more empathetic to the person who is suffering with depression and anxiety or being cyberbullied like that. So that's what I'm gonna say over there, because the teens who died by suicide after being sextorted is never their fault, because they didn't know what will happen or what to expect. So it's really important to be a little bit more kind and understanding instead of accusing the other person of being stupid or anything like that, because no one is stupid, and it's never their fault because they didn't know. And it's really sad that they have to find a way to end it like that. And yeah, again, better to be kind and understanding and treat others the way you want it to be treated. So that's what I'm gonna say over there. And again, please do not send naked photos to strangers online, because especially people who you know a lot, because it's better to keep your priorities safe out there.